Let's keep up our journey with print. Print in here is available for us. Print is for printing the document. You might have some extra printer or virtual printer or maybe network printer. You can use the print option to print them. I'm gonna go over all the options, in that way you understand what they are doing in there. So it's very easy to later on you practically do with your own. Number one is copy. This is only moving the copy of document. How many copies you want from the current or from the pages you already opened in Microsoft Word. You can manage that as well in here. Down in here we have printer. Printer is where you can have lots of. For me, there are our virtual printer because I didn't like printer at all. I go to photographer and they print my printer and my pages. Okay, so I didn't have my own device. But in the past, I used to have my devices. I had lots of printers to go with, and I printed a lot. But for this extra new installed one, I didn't have, so it's okay. In here, you can pick up your copies, you can select your copies, and then in here, you can manage your printer, which printer you want it to copy with. So you can select in here. For example, let's go with Foxhead Reader PDF printer, which is a virtual printer. So down in here, we have also settings of printer, which is very important. First, you have to check this settings and then hit the print button. So this is big print button. In here, you have print all pages. This is for option that will print the whole thing for you. Print selection, the selected text you want it. Whenever you select some text, so it only prints that thing for you. You can select it and then you come up and then it'll be available there for you. For example, only print this part. And then you can come in here and then it says print only that part. So it only print that part. Print current page will print current page, the page that you are on it right now. Custom print is very interesting thing. For example, if you have 10 page, so you can and you wanted to print until 7, so you can say 1 page 1 to 7 and that prints out. For it, if there is something else you wanted to print, for example, you want to print page number 5 and number 6 and number 10, so you can say number 5 comma number 6 comma number 10. So in that way it prints 3 pages only you want it. So I want you to understand this really precisely because this option is super important whenever you copy things in here. Okay, so that's it really. So another option is for printed on one-sided. Now for me there's only one-sided, but if you want it only two-sided as well, it's manually. This is for printers that have the ability to print on both sided. Coloridated and uncoloridated is a little bit different. Okay, for example, pretend you have 3 pages in here. Okay, 1 2 3. I have 3-page document. Whenever I have 3-page document, if I select coloridated, and I want a 3 copy. Okay, I want a 3 copy of 3 pages. It'll be 6 pages, right? Yeah, no, 9 pages. It'll be 9 pages. So it'll print like this: 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay, it'll print each page separately and finish it 1 copy, and then once the first copy is done, it'll print the next copy and then the next copy and then the next copy. So each copy will be in its first order and on its first order really. And uncolorated, it'll print the same pages first and then go to the same pages and then the same pages. Okay, it'll print same pages each time. So it's 1 1 2 2 3 3. Okay, you wanted that setting if you want it. I hope you understand that. So let in here go portrait orientation and landscape orientation. It's only changing the orientation of the page. Finally, we have a paper size, where you can choose. For us, it's A4 most of the time, so we use A4, and you can pick up also A4 from here. And if you want it custom, so I will talk about the custom, so don't worry. Normal margins is about the margin, where you can manage the margins possibly where you want it to have. And down in here, we have 1 pages per sheet. You can say 1 pages per sheet, or 2 pages, or 3. So it's about pages per sheet. That's the only thing. And finally, we have page setting in here. In page setting, you can customize anything you wanted from your own customization that fits your needs, and you print better with it. In here, at the top, we have our margins. In the margins, you can pick up a customization unit from the top left and gutter, and bottom right and left. And down in here, we have our orientation. Again, this is the same. And then we have again our multiple pages. So let's go with that and to see what they are doing. You can see right now mirror pages, 2 pages per sheet. It's like this, okay, sheets per page, and if you want it. And down in here we have our preview of the document. Let's go with portrait right now. And apply to is applying for the whole document or all this point forward, so you can pick up that. We have our paper. You can have a customization page in here, any customization page you want it. And then you have your paper source as well. And you have also print options, which we will talk about it in the future at the end of this course, not right now. Layout is where you can manage your layout. Section start, new page, new column, or continuous or even page. Section direction, and then you have different odd page and even page, and different first page, a header and footer. You have vertical alignment as well, like in that. And you have your line numbering, which you will talk about it in the future, not right now. Borders as well. 2 things talk about it in the future. And the one thing that I love you to teach is set as default. Now, when you come in here and you manage the whole settings, and you make that and you customize that, and you want to have it as a default. So you come in here and you hit the yes. And when you hit yes, all the documents that are based in new document are based on this current document will be affected. So do that really as a consideration. So if you really make some settings not nice, badly, if you go badly with some settings, please make sure the settings are correct, and then really go with default, because it'll affect future documents, and it'll be bad if the setting isn't really not good enough.